Hello and welcome to 3C. This is going to talk about levels of organization all the way to specialized cells. First thing we're going to do is talk about atoms, and you can see we have protons surrounded by electrons. These are the CHNOPS, where we talked about carbon, hydrogen, nitrogen, oxygen, phosphorus, and sulfur, creating all the organic materials that are going to make up the molecules. Anytime we take atoms which are made out of one particular element, and then we have combined them with two or more atoms, we can make molecules, and these are what we learned last section in CHNOPS for carbohydrates, proteins, lipids, and nucleic acids, and we can put those things together to make the smallest unit of living objects, because up until now these are non-living. Now we have a living object, and these guys were called cells. And then we can take these cells, these specialized things, we can put them together and make a very special material called a tissue. We can take tissues and make organs. We can take organs like the stomach and move that in with the small intestines, the large intestines, the appendix, the colon, which is the digestive system, an organ system, and then we can move all organ systems into a critter called an organism. And those are the levels of organization for living things: atoms, molecules, cells, tissue, organs, organ systems, and finally organism, a grouping of lots of different systems. Then we have what are called stem cells. What is a stem cell? A stem cell is a single cell that hasn't been differentiated, so what that means is it can actually replicate itself, so we can make more than one stem cell. 2, 4, 8, 16, assuming that none of them die out. But we can also take these things and give them a bath of special chemicals and actually make them into very differentiated cells, where we can make stomach cells, we can make nerve cells, blood cells, looks like skin cells, as well as other stem cells if we don't get that. So these undifferentiated biological cells may divide through mitosis to make more stem cells, and they can maybe be differentiated due to chemicals to become specialized cells. Cell specialization. We have very specific cells doing very specific jobs in our body. A cell that has a specific job or function, and this is form and function. The cell is actually given a particular form so that it can function the best it can. And here are 3 examples where we put this cell and we have these large like appendages sticking off so they can get connections with other cells. This is a nerve cell. We have cells that actually have a larger surface area so they can actually aid in the ability to intake as well as get rid of waste, oxygen, carbon dioxide, or we can actually move in those food materials like carbohydrates, lipids, and things, and we can get rid of waste products like urea and other material. And then this is a sperm cell, a male germ cell or sex cell, and you can see this has actually got a large filament at the end, and this actually allows it to propel so it can move from point A to point B. So very specialized jobs for very specialized shape and form. And that's it for 3C. Has to have been the shortest one since we ever got into biology. Thank you much for stopping by. Bye.